Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019, and welcome back everyone. Yay! And welcome back to Jessica Lee DuPont joining us here, filling in for Jamie this week. And Heather, welcome back. It's nice to be back here with everyone this week on the show.
Missed you guys.
Yes. Well, we had a lot of excitement here, and we've had some technical difficulties tonight with our show. So
it happens.
Yeah, so we're going to get through this here tonight. But last night we had our little Facebook Live that we had with everybody, and we have a big announcement coming up at the end of the show for everybody this week, and stay tuned for that. Check out last month we were actually out horseback riding. I was on a horse for one of the first times.
If you didn't see it, check it out.
Yes, and how do they check it out, Heather?
They can go to YouTube, and if you're not a subscriber, Live with Matt, Jamie, and Heather, you should be.
That's right. So go check that out, because I wasn't aware that people that subscribe, you get a notification when that happens, and then when the videos are there. So go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the Live with Matt, Heather, and Jamie Facebook page. You can go check us out on our other social media. We have the Instagram page, and we have the Twitter. Matt knows how to tweet. Yes, I'm a good tweeter.
Didn't know that.
I'm a good tweeter. And then go check us out on the Snapchat, so you can follow us.
The what?
The Snapchatter.
Okay, just making sure you said it right.
Yeah. So you know what's happening. Keep up with the show. Follow us. What's going on, so you know what's happening next. Now, I wanted to mention this week, we have a very special thing happening this Friday. Yes. Jessica Lee is graduating from high school. So congratulations, Jessica Lee. Now, where are you going to school after this?
I'm going to Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts.
Okay, and what are you going to study out there?
Elementary education.
Very good.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Jessica's been coming into the classroom every once in a while. So
hopefully you'll come back and teach in our district.
Back. Yeah, absolutely. And, come back anytime, so you get a good experience there. And also, speaking of graduations, our good friends, our junior bloggers, Lauren Liberty, Kaylee Neary, and Emma Brown, graduated from 8th grade. So they've been with me for a very long time. They've been a big part of the show. They've grown up on this show. So congratulations to them and all the 8th graders and all the class of 2019. Yeah. So, yes, we got a lot of things happening. There's been a lot of controversy going on social media about my hair color. I don't know if we blew up the internet now. Jessica Lee, what do you think is the color of my hair?
I think it's brown.
You think it's brown, Heather?
I kind of looking at it closely. I think it's black.
You do? Okay. I do. Well, we blew up the internet. There's a whole big controversy of what it is, and I'm going to leave it as brown because that's what I think it is.
It's definitely brown.
Yes, that's what's on my license. And my friend Elisa, exploded the internet.
She did.
We had all kinds of issues here going on. So
it was fun though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let's get right to it. I'm going to go over to the Ag Day, which was at the Columbia Green Community College, and I participated in their 4-H program. Did a little smoothie challenge here. We got it right this time. Smoothie challenge. And now, when Jessica Lee, when you first came in here, you were like,
How did you never made a smoothie before?
I've never made a smoothie before, and I made the Rip Van Winkleberry. Yeah, so I've got some strawberries, bananas, some honey, some yogurt, some almond milk. Regular milk. Sorry, this is the dairy people. So we had all that. So check that out, and we got a lot of things about that as well. So, and I was with what was the girl's name again?
Michaela Hallenbeck.
Michaela, right? Michaela from
Who
the
else
4-H.
did you compete with?
I competed against Assemblyman Chris Tague, Assemblyman Dee Dee Barrett, and my counterpart on the Columbia County Board of Supervisors, Art Basson. So stay tuned for that. See how well
that should be great.
Yes, get ready for that. All right, you ready, folks?
We're ready.
All right, let's go to it.
Let's
Here we go.
Keep my hands on myself. Pick out dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I've been feeling it since 1966. Might be over.
M&M Smoothie Shack.
What's the name of your smoothie?
Rip Van Winkleberry.
The Rip Van Winkle Berry. And Matt, what did you put in it?
Well, we're both from Greene County, so Greene County's the land of Rip Van Winkle, so that's why we came up with that. We put in some milk, vanilla yogurt, strawberries, blueberries, bananas, and some honey.
Doesn't that sound tasty? Now, if you wanted to have a taste, there definitely are some tasting cups up here, so come on up and give a taste.
It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh,
All right, here we go for our community news. The 21st Annual Youth Fishing Derby will be held June 29th at the Bavarian Manor, 866 Mountain Avenue, Pearling. Registration at 9:30, fishing from 10 to noon. Open to anglers 3 to 15, accompanied by an adult. Bring a rod and reel. Bait will be provided. For information, call Les Armstrong at 518-965-4868.
The Greene County Council. I was about to say Council of the Arts.
Yeah, you were,
Because I'm used to it. The Greene County Women's League Cancer Patient Aid will meet July 2nd at Angel's Family Restaurant at 4385 Route 23, Cairo. Lunch is at noon and meeting is called to order at 1 p.m. For information, call 518-819-1249 or go to www.greenecountywomensleague.com/become a member.
There you go.
The Greene County Federation of Sportsmen Annual Youth Fishing Derby and Activity Day will be held July 6th at the historic Catskill Point. Sign-up runs from 8 to 9 a.m. and Fishing Derby runs from 9 a.m. till noon. Activities will start at noon and end at 3 p.m. Event is for children ages 5 to 15 accompanied by an adult. Free food and drink will be available and prizes will be awarded for the smallest fish, biggest fish, and the most fish.
Wow.
1 fish, 2 fish, 3... I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hank, and for additional information, call Hank Coons at 518-943-0644.
Sometimes it goes off on tangents.
1 fish.
Catskill second Saturdays are held 4 to 8 p.m. July 13th in the Village of Catskill. Mark it on your calendar. There will be music, crafts for food, crafts for kids, drink, and more. For information, go to welcometocatskill.com. So there's your community news. Next week, we're going to have all the
4th of July.
fireworks. Yes.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Community news we got coming up this weekend. The Columbia Green Humane Society annual open house is June 29th. So please go check them out. There's some information on their, I believe they have a website here. I can't find it here at the time being, but contact them at CGHSAA, maybe CGHS Aaron, AARON at gmail.com, and go check them out. Call them at 518-828-6044, and you maybe want to adopt one of these nice little animals here, right?
No, I already got one.
Oh, that's right. You already
You should
have
get
one.
a pet.
Yeah, no.
That's funny.
Now, I found an article here, ladies.
Oh, goodness.
A little discussion here as we end the show.
Okay.
Open up our little comment box here at the end. And this is an article. It's called The Art of Good Communication. And we want to communicate effectively with our audience all the time. Texting etiquette. Now, Jessica Lee, you are, going to be a college student.
Yep.
You probably text often.
Yeah.
You're in that
Every day,
generation of, there's no picking up the phone anymore
No.
and making phone calls in your
Yeah, but
generation.
I do that too. I hate picking up the phone.
I
Really?
think the only person
At
that calls
work?
is my grandpa.
Really?
At work, I'm always picking up the phone.
Well,
But
yes,
from
true.
a texting perspective, if I've got somebody on there,
Well, then this article is for you two ladies. So here's the top 15 texting rules. Number 1, know your audience. Know who you are texting. This is a service announcement we're giving to our people here. Know your audience. Know who you are texting to.
well, sometimes I've texted the
Oh,
wrong
yeah, me
person.
Well, that's right.
Whoops, that was meant for someone
You don't
else.
want it right. You don't want to send the wrong text message to the wrong
Oh,
person.
I've done that too.
Number 2, double check everything. Okay, reread your
I've
text
never done
message
that.
and double check the name of the recipient.
I've really failed at all of this.
Autocorrect has a way of changing meaning of a simple message
Yes.
into
my
something
God.
that's
I
not
don't like
intended.
that auto try.
Really, that's
Yeah.
happened to
I
you.
hate that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I always proofread. I don't know if it's the
I
teacher in me, but before I hit the send button, I always
I don't
reread
have
the whole
time.
thing again.
And if I read
Yeah.
it through, I'll end up reading it as I wanted it to type versus
Yeah,
what it's
me
supposed
too.
to say.
Number 3, text alone. It's rude to text another person while speaking to someone else. It's embarrassing to text while at a party. It's dangerous to text while walking or driving. Now, I have texted while walking.
I don't text while driving.
No texting while driving. That's a no-no. Texting is casual conversation only. It's not serious. But you folks use it as serious conversation.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is not a good thing, though.
It's
Because
not. Yeah.
you can't, like, tell, like,
How they're
Well,
feeling.
right,
how
and
they're
that's-
feeling when you say it.
Right, and that's part of our etiquette here, so learn from that. Number 5, text response time. Many people have read receipts on their devices and can see when you have read them.
I took that off.
You took that off.
Yeah.
Right, so if a person takes days to respond, then you have days to get back to them. Texting etiquette. Okay? And it just...
I don't agree with
Oh,
that.
you don't? Oh, okay. Sometimes I forget because I get so many messages and I forget
I got
that
a
I
message
haven't
once
answered.
early in the morning when I got up to walk let the dog out to go to the bathroom, and I wasn't about to answer
Okay.
because I was going back to bed, and then I forgot.
Wow. Well, see, that happens. I do forget it quite often. I forget a lot of things. Always respond. Polite behavior. Try your best to match the text lengths.
No.
So all
Oh, no,
kinds
that
of...
doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
No.
Sometimes I got a lot to say.
Oh, you do? You write books?
And sometimes if I get, like, a long message, I just don't want to hear just one word.
Really?
Yep.
Thanks.
Just give the thumbs up
Okay.
emoji? I do
Thumbs
that
up.
sometimes, too. Useful texting. Running late for a date.
On the way,
On the way.
Yep.
Coming here. That's
coming
what we
here,
got.
I was
That's what we
late
got.
getting off the golf course.
A great way of informing a person as to what's happening. Introduce yourself. Text message can serve as an easy checklist. I've never texted myself a checklist before.
I don't
you
think
done
you
that?
can text yourself a checklist.
According to this, it says text messages serves as an easy checklist when
Unless
you
you
need
try
something
that.
from the store.
I'm gonna do it
Non-useful
now.
texting, ignoring a phone call and then texting implies you don't want to talk to the person anymore.
Oh, I can text myself. Oh my
Pictures
gosh.
are not secure. I hope everybody knows that by now. Angry texting.
I texted myself.
Look, and it's in
Wow,
there.
see, and you can do
There
a
it is.
checklist. Okay, there you go. All capital letters. Did you know that all capital letters means that you're yelling at the person?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
can
that.
Totally, yeah.
I didn't know that. Good thing I didn't do all
That
caps.
button to make sure it's
But
capital.
I've done thank you like in big letters.
You're
before.
yelling at him.
You're
Thank you.
yelling, yeah.
Like that's not nice.
But I do talk loud anyway.
me
Ending the
too.
texting chain. 2 separate text messages and the person doesn't respond. Stop texting immediately.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
you stop.
Transition
texting.
to a phone call. If the texting is intense, heated, or serious,
I've done
recommendation to
Yep.
continue over a phone call. I do that too. I can't go back and forth with somebody.
If
I
there's
can't.
3 text messages, usually I'm more apt to pick up the phone,
All right.
unless I can't.
All right, number
physically at
13,
that time.
texting is not confidential. We know that. 14, demanding a response. Sometimes you don't get a response. Oh well. 15, don't assume emotions. Don't read into a text
Yeah, that's what
message.
you're talking about.
Yeah, so there's your service announcement here this week on the show.
Matt's public service.
Yes, and to go along with our public service announcement, our big announcement
Is?
not texting etiquette, but we'll be back every week now. The show is returning. We're not going to do a once a month special anymore. We're not going to do
We're
just
so
Facebook
excited.
Lives. We're going to be here every Tuesday for our audience once again, and we got a lot of exciting things planned. So stay tuned for that. And this week we're going to share some of those things with everybody about what's coming up this summer
Yes.
on Live with Matt, Heather, and Jamie.
Yay!
Thank you, Jessica Lee, for
Thank
filling in
you.
this week. Heather, we'll see you soon. Everybody,
Welcome
have a
back,
good week,
everyone.
everyone.